Alrighty, testing. By that. What next? What next? Let's set up. This one works. Sign. Good. Audio looks fine. Good with that one. Let's get this over here. Audio with that. Chat's popped out. Bear with me, we setting up. Like 15 things to get in order here. Alright, that looks good. That game looks good. Let's check the tablet side. That looks good. Test. All right, good. Let's check the card cam. Situated here. All of these cards can probably just go on the floor for now. Get those out of the way. Pull a few packs out of this thing, and all of a sudden, they all just want to lean forward. Camera's over a little bit further than usual, but maybe not. Ichigo, hello on the YouTube side. Welcome, just getting things figured out. Getting started here. Been a couple weeks since we were able to stream, so we're out of practice, to say the least. No, that was. Oh, you can't see it. That's sad. This Zacian totally was just running in circles around the crystal. I'm like, what is that? was to hit the button when I moved the controller. It's too funny. Alright, over here, let's turn on the cards cam. Not on. I'm not a fan of that lighting. I can adjust this. A little bit. That's really bright on the side of my head. We'll run with it. Be a little bit brighter on that side. Right this way. It's my shiny side, my bright side. Trying to get this lighting over here to be better for this, because it's like crazy dark on this side and light over here because there's a big light on the top of the monitor here, right next to this camera. This camera's actually got lights on it. But it just doesn't. This whole area here is just a dark spot. Just a dark spot. All right, let's start with. Is that aquarium in the background? Yes, that is. There. The saltwater aquarium that has one tiny little clownfish right here in the top corner. He's about the most boring fish on the face of the planet. He literally does not move from that corner unless the light goes out, and then he'll swim down into the other part of the tank, or if there's food. And the feeding thing is up there as well. So this little dude right there, no. I added about 5 new fish to it, and for whatever reason, the other ones died, and he's decided he's going to be all alone and hang out in the top corner of the tank. If you want to know where he's at, he's always in the same spot. He has a whole 55-gallon tank that he can swim around in. He doesn't do it. Doesn't care. Hangs out in that corner, and that's where he's been for probably 5 months. So sad. He has a sad little life. I don't get it. He's healthy. He eats. He I don't know. He just won't move from that corner of the aquarium. He's weird. He is weird. All right, we're good there. Game's good. Let's start with TCG Pocket. Let's start there. That's the new one. New update. Let's open a couple packs there to get it started. Why not? Eevee Grove. We just posted a video for this on this update. What's in it? Kind of the new things right before the stream. Definitely not my best work. We were in a hurry because we wanted to get streaming. So opened 4 packs in that video. We did pull an EX. Let's open 2 more now. We will do a 10 pull tonight. For sure, we're going to do a 10 pull. In TCG Pocket. Wherever it stops. That's our lucky pack right there. Let's go. Pulled an EX in our very first pack. This one we got another second card hit. Wow. Nope, third card hit. Espeon. Very nice. Sweet. This stack does 20 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. Not terrible. Not terrible. And the fact that it's 1 psychic energy, I could see that being fairly decent. Psychic deck's getting some better Pokemon. Leftovers. At the end of your turn, if this Pokemon is attached to you and you're active, it'll heal 10 damage. Alright. Very nice. Wipe it in. 20 different cards. Open one more, and then we'll set up our filter for our best pulls out of the new set so far. And right there. A little Tropius. Got nothing in this one, though. Dragonair. That's cool. So we got a... yeah, I forgot. There's a new Dragonite. We got a new Dragonite EX in this set, so that makes sense. Stani, a new Dratini. And Salazar. Yeah, the leftover's funny. Although it... Playing Pokemon Violet, I mean, like, the entire time when I first started that game, like, all my Pokemon had leftovers attached to them. It's a great held item for new players. Alright, let's see here. Let's sell to set a filter, delete these other ones. Let's go. New sets. I wish they would flip these sets so that the new ones were at the top and it wasn't Genetic Apex. At the end of the world, but, you know, come on. Alright, so go with that. And then we want a rarity. There we go. That's where we are so far. Eevee evolution it up. Pulled the Flareon EX in the introductory video to the set, which is on YouTube. Really cool. Interesting ability. During your turn, you may attach a fire energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. And if you do 20 damage to it just because. Energy is the commodity, so I can see that. I don't know about the discard 2 energy for the fire attack, though. That seems a bit aggressive. But, I mean, he does get to attach free energy, so why not? Standard version, take a fire energy from your energy zone and attach it to your benched Pokemon. Ooh. I like that. So far, Flareon and Espeon both have really good moves, the base versions of them. Right, that pack would have been perfect if we had Dragonite. If it had the Dragonite, it would have been a flawless pack. Perfect. Who knows? Maybe we'll get it tonight. We're going to open a bunch more. Do a full 10 pull. In fact, maybe we do a timer. Maybe we set a timer for our 10 pull. We'll go an hour into the stream and do a 10 pull. Done. Timer up. I need to turn the timer on like all the stuff, because otherwise it'll just reset. So game, full cam, turn the timer on. Cards, turn the timer on. The timer's kind of weird. Timer on that one. Hello, welcome in. I'm going to ask you how to pronounce your name. Is it Ikimi? Ikimi? Tell me if I'm even close. I know you've been in here before, though. I've never asked how to pronounce the name. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Go. Where's my script thing here? Timer. We have another. What's our random picture thing? Oh, it's that. Do this. Let's swap the random picture for... Eevee Grove picture? Kind of big. Go with that. That one little. Smaller. Right there. All right, we're gonna let that timer run just like that. So 50 minutes. We're gonna do a 10 pull on Eevee Grove. And then combine my nickname with game name. I see. Okay. All right. We'll provide. Don't worry. All right. Raid time. Want to do some raids? We can do a couple raids. Let's do a couple raids. Do it. We need to connect online. And it moved the crystal, of course. Because we had not done that to get the update. So, wow, we are struggle busting here. Got the Blissies triggered. Let me try something. Filters. Add a filter. Chrome. That didn't work. What's recommended for this raid? I will give you a couple options. We get down to this thing, and then we'll talk about good options to bring in. Yeah, Orthoworm. Orthoworm works well. Give you my top recommendations here. Ignore these guys. Magearna actually is really good, but Magearna is only really good if you have Arboliva in your party. My top picks are Koraidon, Urshifu, Fighting type with these sets, and then Glade works extremely well with Charm and Drain Punch. And then the Orthoworm he's referring to would be this one right here. So that's set. This is the move set I use. So Earth Eater, full attack, full defense. The Mud Slap is good to lower Baxcalibur's accuracy. Curse and Iron defense. Curse is optional. I was tinkering with a way to boost his attack power to get enough play on this. You could also run, I believe you can also run the Fighting type Earthoworm. I was trying to make Silver or Steel work because you can do. Does he get? Yeah, Body Press. So you can run Fighting type with Body Press. That's probably the smarter play. And Iron Defense. So Koraidon, let me swap him up since we're going to do online. And I'll give you a good Koraidon build. All right, this is my recommended Koraidon build. Drain Punch, Collision Course, Sword Dance, and Breaking Swipe. You start it with Breaking Swipe to drop his attack power, and then yes, he can and will survive the dragon moves. You only have to survive 3 turns, and then you're going to get Tera to fighting anyway, and you're golden because you're going to run a fighting Tera type Koraidon. And I don't even have him EVs into the defense. It's just HP and attack, and he does extremely well. I mean, you definitely want to make sure you have Breaking Swipe, because Breaking Swipe is what's going to be used to help us control the attack power. Need to get Drain Punch powered up. But that's not the only option. I mean, realistically, the Gallade fighting option here with Charm and Drain Punch and Sword Dance is really good too. Does not have any inherent weaknesses. Except for Crunch. He will draw Crunch early on. Sometimes. It's not a weakness because it's a neutral, but you have that potential to drop your defense stat. Yeah, if you want to bring support, go right ahead. I can do plenty of damage with Koraidon. He does extremely well. Primarina. So let's see. Primarina is going to be immune to his Crunch type move because she's fairy. I don't see any reason she's not good. Where do I have her? What did I do with her? I think she's good. The typing sounds right because water's resistant to ice, I believe. No inherent weakness to dragon. Paper, she sounds like a good option. I don't know what I did with her though. There she is. One's only level 74. I thought I had one of these powered up. Yeah, I mean the fairy types is immune to the dragon and resistant to the dark. So if my typing plays out, I believe that's accurate. All right, let's do it. Let's see what happens. No harm, no foul. If we lose, it's okay. 43 minutes. We're going to do a 10 pull on that Eevee Grove. All right, so anybody can join. Anybody, whether you're Twitch, YouTube, wherever you're watching, feel free to jump in. Just bring something that you can survive with. Code is on screen. We'll do a few of these. We'll do these throughout the night as folks want to do them. So no worries. This one's fun. This guy's got crazy defense, though. He's making it hard for me to come up with solo options. Because his defense is so high. All right, we'll do a couple... We'll do 2 or 3 raids. Probably three full raids here. As long as we got folks that want to do them. And then we'll do a little pause, and we'll open up some Pokemon cards, real Pokemon cards. Come back, maybe do a couple more raids, and that'll probably get us pretty close to that 40-minute marker for the 10 pull on Eevee Grove. See what we get over there. Maybe we'll see how the night goes. We may do 10 pulls tonight. We may just reset the timer and go again. It used to be so much easier to do 10 pulls on stream when they gave me lots of power pack hourglasses, but now that we get like 0 pack hourglasses and anything, 10 pulls are Our money. It's about the only way to make it happen. And essentially, it's like every 10 pull is about $10, so fairly aggressive. We got about a minute and 20 if anybody else wants in. If not, you'll catch the next one. Less than a minute. There he is. How are these off? What, 36, 35, 27? About a 7-second delay. Let's give it a try. I don't know about the Vigoroth thing. You gotta know something I don't. Oh my goodness, and we got Arcanine. Of all the random NPCs, what are there? 18 random NPCs, and we got the one that we don't want. Arcanine is the worst possible pull. It is the one bad pull. What is with that? This is likely going to be a loss. I apologize, because Arcanine is going to do nothing but buff his attack. Come on with that luck right now. I reset this game for 3 days trying to get an Arboliva and an Intimidate NPC. We come in here one shot and get the worst possible play. The one bad pick. That's terrible. Alright, we'll see what happens. Never give up, never surrender, right? That's the line. Not my line. That's Nick's line. But that's a quality line for this moment. We can go full breaking swipe, drop this attack fire. While Arcanine sits over there and raises it up. Jonathan got a kick out of the Arcanine, yeah. As we all did. Like, come on, you're killing me right now. Alright. We're gonna go for it. I may regret this. If he critical hits me, it's gonna be rough. We're good. We're good. Alright, there's a clear. Gonna take a couple moves to buff up. Arcanine continues to trigger thermal exchange. Thank you so much for that. Arcanine or not, we got this. We got this. We're going to make this happen. We're about to break this shield right now. Alright, I'm worried. That hit really hard. We're going to do a lot of bad things. We're going to push all the resets. We're going to push his extra sword dance. And double attack mode. This is going to get rough. At least he was nice enough to hold sword dance until after the icicle crash. Yeah, we cleared everything on that one. We should be fine. Should be fine. One more for the win. We should do it. It was some quality support right there. I'm surprised we won that with Arcanine in there, doing nothing but working against us. That was great. All right, same deal. We'll open it up. Anybody's welcome to join. Bring something that can survive. $33 minutes from our 10 pull of Eevee Grove. What do I recommend for support mons? So some of the best ones are going to be, anything that has the ability to heal, but also stuff with charm. Charm is a great move to cut down his attack. Reflect is absolutely amazing and cutting all the damage in half, which is why that's kind of a big reason we won the last one. We had the Vigoroth using chilling water. Chilling water is another good option. I mean, my go-to Pokemon for support is always Cresselia, but she's actually a bad option this time because she's weak to crunch. As an egg move. Yeah, so what you'll need to do is you'll need to, on that Prime Arena IK, you'll need to delete one of the moves so you only have 3. Get a Pokemon in your party that has Life Dew. Put the Mirror Herb, attach the Mirror Herb item to Prime Arena, and then throw them out in a picnic, and she will learn Life Dew. All right, I'm gonna reset the timer here. We're less than a minute in. But while we're waiting, take a look at what Pokemon cards we're going to open here in a little bit. We do have a couple of these. Little brand new white, Black Bolt and White Flare. They're Japanese. Only 2 though. Only 2. So we won't. We'll probably open both of them tonight, honestly, but we'll do them at separate times. Definitely do one of those bad boys, Prismatic. What do we got left on that? We got 4. We got 4 of those, and then we have another surprise box behind me. We might open the surprise box to see what our promo card is. The last one we opened, we got that. We got the nice Glaceon. So hoping for something different than the Glaceon. See what happens. Of course, a bunch of Team Rocket. Got a brand new unopened booster box. Journey Together. I'm going to rip that open tonight for sure. Get some more stuff out of that. I've gotten nowhere near close enough to completing everything in my set for that set. Looks like we have 3 Japanese Team Rockets left. A bunch of other stuff. Quite a bit of stuff behind me that we got new actually as well. I think we got some ripping chips to open. I should have streamed Tuesday night because I literally could have spent the entire night just doing nothing but Pokemon cards. Alright, IK, looks like it's just you and me. Duo. MVP team. Let's do it. Prime Arena, and you're right on. As long as we don't get Arcanine. Dude, as long as we don't get Arcanine, we should be just fine. Funny. Oh, look at this, look at this. Look at this. Good Gardevoir in here. We got this. It's an easy win. We got a healer. You don't even need Life Dew. Gardevoir's got us covered. Piece of cake. I'd say that and then we'll lose. No. We're going to do our best. Make this happen. I may get one shot right here. Yep. Without at least one Intimidate and the breaking swipe, you're bound to get one shot. Rhydon can't take the hit. It's okay. It's okay. It's all part of the plan. There's the clear. We still need one more, so we'll hit that other breaking. Whoa. All right, IK. What you can do when you're getting really close to dying, just don't push any buttons. Just wait. It'll take 60 seconds for the computer to auto attack for you. So that's 60 seconds that your guy's not getting knocked out. And I can finish getting set up and knock this thing down. Keep an eye on the reflect though. Want to make sure reflect stays active. One more of these. And we'll get this shield knocked out here real quick. And you're going to have Gardevoir helping you out just like that. She's going to be dropping that life too. But we need her to play a little bit more on the healer side. That's the first time she's used it. Michael, absolutely you can join the support. We'll open the lobby back up after this one. And you jump right on in. Happy to have anyone who wants to join. I'm maxed here. I am maxed here. I'm gonna need him to stop using Icicle Spear and start using Brave Rush, because then it doubles my damage. I mean, this will do the job, but what's with the Icicles? Crash. Will Grim work against him? I don't know. I'm assuming you mean Grimmsnarl? Maybe. I don't know why not. I can't think of any reason. I mean, it's not weak to Dragon, Dark, or Ice. Or Ground. I don't remember Grimmsnarl's stats though. Okay, so let's take a look here. So we need to bump his attack down a couple notches. So I'm gonna go Breaking Swipe here. With that free attack. We'll go one buff. Gardevoir dropping the perfect timed life dew. Thank you so much. There's the rush. It was really low damage. I need to push the second reset here. That'll push the reset. So IK from here on, don't touch any buttons. If you get knocked out again, we will guaranteed lose. There won't be enough time. Right now, it's gonna be close. Let me see if I can finish this one out. I'm gonna need a little luck. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna have to see what he lets me do here. We're extremely close on time. We are gonna need some big hits. Oof, yeah, I don't think it's enough. We're gonna need 3 hits minimum, I believe. Alright, if we get a critical hit here with the double damage. Come on. Oh. Nah, it wasn't a critical. It's not going to give me another hit. I think it's going to kick us out. Fairly certain it's not going to give it to me. Did it give it to me? Oh, it gave it to me. It gave it to me. Spamming the button for the win. Look at that. No time on the clock. Fully expired. Half-court shot for the win. That's luck. Usually that just kicks you out. Very, very nice indeed. Very nice. That was as close as it gets. Do not get any closer. That's where I'm sitting there. It's like, go, 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 go. Come on. All right, here we go. Find the next one. All the way up there. Panda's got a challenge. What do you got for us? What are we up against? What's your idea? Michael, pulls in TCG Pocket so far so good. We published a video for the new set. Open 4 packs. We got Flareon EX so far. Just the regular one. That's our best pull. 18 minutes. That timer up there. We're going to do a 10 pull. In 18 minutes, we are going to do a 10 pull of Eevee Grove. Thanks for reminding me, because I totally forgot about the timer. All right, here we go. Code up. Anybody's welcome. Just bring something that can survive. Things with Dragon Swipe or Breaking Swipe, whatever it is. Charm is amazing against this guy. Reflect, Life Dew, whatever. All good options for support mons. Otherwise, you're welcome to bring your Koraidon and wreck this thing too. Gerald, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. We having fun at the moment, doing some Baxcalibur raids. Going to do a 10 pull of the new Eevee Grove set in 17 minutes. Your Laxus, all right. Got you, Michael. Room for one more. Anybody's welcome. You're good. You're good, IK. Take your time. You can catch the next one. Got Indariel in here. Love the name. With the Daraludin, I like it. I like it. I honestly was considering looking at Daraludin as an option. All right, let's do it. On a positive note, there's no chance we get Arcanine. No Arcanine coming into this party to ruin our day. Ow. Yeah, harder than I thought it would. All right. Wow, where's this guy at right now? Is he like maximum attack down? Look at that, -6, love it. All right, time to start buffing. I guess I don't need to buff too far. You guys are doing absolute work. All right. I didn't see that coming. That is literally going to push everything. All the resets. It's going to push the other sword dance. That's funny. Wow. That was utter destruction. Touché. Applauses all around for this party. That poor thing had no chance. Brush Claw. Okay, I saw you using it. Yeah. That's what did it. We destroyed that thing. All right, we got about time for one more raid before that timer expires, and we do a temple on the new Eevee Grove set. And then from there, we're going to open up a few packs of regular real cards. We got some Destined Rivals, got some Journey Together, some Prismatic Evolutions, as well as the new Black Bolt and White Flare Japanese sets that we're going to open. Endar, you're welcome. Great job on the Daraludin. That thing was built perfectly. All right, Coda. All right, this will be not the last raid for the night, but this will be the last raid for at least a few minutes while we do the pack openings in TCG Pocket, as well as the real cards. Been a little bit. It's been a couple weeks since I opened some real cards, so we're like burning a hole in your pocket, you know, because we only open them if we're streaming. So we get all these cards and we can't open them. All right, full team. Pick your minds and hit the ready button. Yep, IK is back. So I'm noticing on the YouTube chat that there's a top fans icon, and you guys are ranked like 1, 2, and 3 based on how many chats you've done. Do you see that, or is that just on my side? Got a little crown with a number on it. Oh, we lost IK. Spoke too soon. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. Give you. All right, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do it. See if we can set a record. If we go faster than that last one. That last one was every bit of probably 65% time left. That was last. Oh, last one was really fast. I like how the Switch 2, it loads in so fast that you just sit there for an extra like 10 seconds waiting for everything else to load in. It's like, is it frozen? Is it going to do anything at all? It's just doing nothing. we're gonna go down once. That's fine. It's all part of the plan. IK, it failed because the Grimmsnarl put it up ahead of you. So it's up. It just was two of you use it at the same time. It was already up. That's why it failed. So you're good. Yeah, it was already up and I got crushed. I mean, that just is what it is. Had nothing to do with your play. Alright, there goes that. Now we can get a little buff in action. Alright, we're going to see if we can break this shield in one hit. We're going to see if your Crush Claw, how many times it's triggered that defense down. You need to do, let's do one more breaking swipe here to get their Tera set. Alright, let's take a look. What's Bax at? We got -2 defense. Let's see what happens. Max attack, collision course with 2. So we're +8 right now. So 6 attack points, the -2. So we're +8. Can that take out this full shield? Let's find out. We did a crazy big hit last time, so optimistic. We're going to get real close if it doesn't. Oof. There you go. There we go. One hit magic. Wreck that shield. Getting close. We'll see if it lets me hit it again before he resets. It may not with all this delay. Alright, so he should still have the defensive down. Nice hits. Alright, he's definitely going to reset now. Jonathan, yeah, Grimmsnarl appears to be solid. Very, very good support option. So he's running Reflect, Chilling Water, and I think maybe even Charm. I saw Charm come out of that. Well done, team. And 2 minutes to spare on the 10 pull. We're on fire. We're undefeated. Undefeated team today. Prankster Grim is sick. Hey, it's a great time. If you have a Nintendo Switch too, yeah, let me tell you, it changed this game. I so enjoy this game so much more. I mean, look at all these wild spawns. This stuff never happened on the Switch 1. I mean, there's like 30 and 40 Pokemon on the screen at a time, and they'll spawn far away. I mean, this stuff, like way down there, that never happened in the Switch 1. Or all the way over there, that nice Luxray hanging out. Come on. Beautiful. I feel you, IK. I had my, it was myself and my wife. We're both on the pre-order night trying to pre-order in 2 different websites to make sure I got one. We got it. I'm gonna give her the credit though, because she's the one who got the actual pre-order to go through, not me. All right, let's do it. It is time to do that 10 pull. So we will be back. We will do some more raids, but we're gonna take a short break and do some cards. We're gonna do TCG Pocket first, and then we're gonna jump over and do some actual cards. We got Destined Rivals, we got Journey Together, we got Prismatic, we got some amazing packs to open. So let's do that. There you go. Timer has expired. Let's go. So I want this. Let's do it. Not waste any time. That is not what I wanted. We're gonna waste time because we're gonna look at the wonder pulls real quick. What does everybody else pull? Anybody pull anything good? Because we're about to have an epic 10 pull. It's gonna give us some amazing cards. There's Umbreon. That's a nice card. Everybody loves Umbreon. We love Umbreon. Ooh, look at the full art Vaporeon. That's beautiful. Very nice. They do such a good job with this artwork. Such a good job. And a Glaceon. There you go. Really cool. All right, let's do it. Let's open them. Full 10. Make it happen. Open 10. Yes, 34 gold. Take my money. Thank you. And all the good 50 hourglasses. All right, here we go. Here we go. If you've never seen a 10 pack, you're a 10 pull, you're in for a treat. Pack number 1. Say you're in for a treat, but we have 1 chime out of all 10 packs. So let's fingers crossed that there's some more hits in there than 1. Woof. Galvantula. Woobat. Almoma. Whiscash. 130 damage. Wow, this attack does 10 damage for 2, and also to all the bench Pokemon. Let's take more energy though. Pack number 2. 2 foils. Let's go. Hey, there's a Vaporeon. Very nice. Flip a coin until you get tails. For each head, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Oof. Got Team Rocket's trainer card right there. This attack does 30 more damage for each evolution on your bench. Okay. Okay. Pokemon stacking the standard cards to go up against other stuff. Another foil hit. All right. Hey, there's Umbreon. Gerald, did I finish my Scarlet playthrough? No. Please, no. I do plan on I still want to do that on stream. It's right where I left it off with you in the last stream. So we're right in front of the Pokemon League. I did do some transfers of some Pokemon back and forth and kind of got some levels up to be on par of about level 60. Mainly because I don't want to go trying to level everything up in that game. My stuff was under leveled for the Pokemon League. So. Got the Eevee bag. Hey, look at that first card, Primarina EX. There you go, IK. That one's commemorative to you. Wrong word. That's in your, well, you know what I'm trying to say. Primarina. At least 1 water energy, do 40 more damage. Oh, so 1 energy and do 80 water hit. Water decks are so strong in this. I'm not gonna say that's a pretty good deal. 80 damage from 1 energy. Little penny. Look at your random support card. Well, Look at a random supporter card that's not pinning from your opponent's deck and shuffle it back into their deck. I think the wording on that's a little messed up. I'm guessing it's a random support card from their hand. All right, pack 6. This 10 pull is as a letdown. So far, it is not cool. Tone deaf. Confused. Wow. 1 EX. I was so excited for this too. I feel okay. All right, we're not done. We're not done. We're not there is possible redemption in this pull. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll take a shiny Pinsir. It's not a shiny legendary bird. Legendary birds are in this set. All 3 of them. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres EX shinies are in this set. But we will totally take that Pinsir. That's cool. And pack number 10 is still not cool. I don't know, a 10 pull for 1 EX and 1 shiny. We did get some good foils. We got Vaporeon and Sylveon, so that was a double hit. Followed by Umbreon. Can't complain. The 1 Primarina EX. And the shiny Pinsir. I don't know where that rates on my history of 10 pulls. It's really close to maybe one of the worst. But that's all right. It's all right. We're going to do another one. We're going to do another one. We're going to reset that timer, and then we're going to do it again. Let's wipe them up. Where's that put us? That puts us at... $50 out of 69. All right. It's a fairly small set overall. So it won't take too terribly long. I mean, honestly, another 10 pull, we're already over halfway there. That's crazy. I didn't realize how small the set was. All right, let's take a look at our best pulls so far for the new set. There it is. Shiny Pinsir, Flareon EX, and Primarina EX. Flareon, Vaporeon, Espeon, Sylveon, and Umbreon on the foils. We're killing it on the Eevee Evolution foils, though. What are we missing? We're missing Leafeon and Jolteon. That it? I think that's it from the foil set. And we gotta pull the full arts. There's some beautiful full arts for these. Let me get some of those. All right, let's reset that timer. Do that right now. Go less. Let's go 45 minutes. We're gonna reset the timer for 45 minutes. There it goes. 45 minutes, we'll do another 10 pull for the night. In lieu of that, let's open some real cards, and then we're gonna get back to raids. We gotta open some cards. Gotta do it at least once. On the stream, gotta get some real cards in there. Let's bring up the cards cam. All right, here we go. We need to open up the box. I need to get out the scissors. I need to get out my... Where is my knife? There it is. Way back in the drawer. All right, we got the scissors. Move the mouse. Let's do it. Put that on the top. Michael, love the Eevee Grove set. I do too. I do too. And we're going to do this. We are going to celebrate the Eevee Grove set by opening some prismatic evolutions. We have been saving those. We have a surprise. Stop talking about it and just show you. We got this guy. We're going to open this in celebration of the Eevee Grove set. So that is going to get opened right now, along with this awesome box of Journey Together. And we're going to see what what Eevee promo card we pull out of that. And I'm seriously thinking maybe we open 3 packs of prismatic evolutions right now, just to celebrate that terrible 10 pull. As much sense as that makes. All right, we got another awesome full art promo of the Reshiram. Gives me 2 of those now. We do have this one here we got from an eBay auction. So now we're on 2 of that. I still want to pull the one out of the set though. Not done that. But hey, we do have it. So we'll do that cool thing. We'll fold this up, put that back there. We killed Mewtwo over here apparently. We folded him down. So I need one of these. Card saver to put the Reshiram in. Keep him sealed. Probably going to get one of these Reshirams graded. I really, really like this card. It is such a cool card. Not worth anything really because there's so many of them and it's a promo from the box, but it's absolutely beautiful card. Right, let's do it. Let's open this. Let's see what we get. If you've never seen one of these prismatic surprise boxes opened, this is pretty cool. I like the fact that it's also a card box. A very cool card box. So it's more than just the box. They're not wasting as much cardboard. I mean, this piece here, that thing, that's wasted cardboard. We don't need that. That goes away. But this here is an actual card box. Very nice card box. Like foil all the way around. Beautiful. All the Eevee evolutions. That's what we want. That's what we want out of this box. The Eevee promo. What do we get? What's it going to be? Verdict is still unknown. Here we go. We're going to flip it together on the bottom of this. It is a Leafeon. We'll take it. We'll take Leafeon. Look at that. Nice little prismatic promo stamped Leafeon. That goes right there with the Glaceon that we pulled last time. Don't they come with 5 packs? All of them. Nope, 4 packs. We're fine. Let's think for a second there. We got robbed. No, we didn't get robbed. Now, in addition to the packs, it comes with some really neat dividers with the Eevee evolutions on them. Really, really cool. I have to check my other box and see if I have the same ones. Oh, no, there's the other ones. There's the other one. Yeah, so we got all of them. Can't see Glaceon. Very cool stuff. And then, of course, you take that thing out of there, and then you got a really nice card box to put your cards in. So, super cool. Really like that design. I like the company creating something that's usable, and it's really cool for that matter. We'll put that over there. We're definitely putting cards in that. We've already got a bunch of cards in the other one. So we're going to open 3 packs of that bad boy. We're going to open 2 of those. Let's make it 3 and 3. We're going all out because we've not opened cards in a while. This is like, I mean, come on. This is a lot of cards to open right now for fun, but we're going to do it. We need to sleeve this beautiful Leafeon first. Very cool, very cool. Love these. There that one is again. All right, so if nothing else, we've already got that. All right, well, what order do we want to do here? Do we want to? Oh yeah, we got these. We got these. Let's go with Reshiram first. Sands, hello, welcome in, welcome in. We're getting ready to open a bunch of Pokemon cards. Then we're gonna get back to some 7-star Baxcalibur raids. Having fun. I'm gonna save the Japanese Team Rocket because we're gonna open 3. of the Destined Rivals. Let's throw in that. Why not? Why not? All right, we got a stack and a half. We got to close the Pikachu box. Got to close the lunch box here. Got to close the lunch box, otherwise we're gonna go broke. Too many cards. Too many cards. Oh, this is a record. We've never opened this many cards at one time. This will be a record. All right, let's put them in order. What are we gonna do? We're gonna end it with the 3 prismatics. Now let's start with one. We're gonna start with one of those. We'll go with 2 on the end. Two Destined Rivals. 2 Journeys. Let's slide Reshiram right in between the Journey and the Destined Rivals. Let's go with Destined, Journey, Masquerade, and Prismatic. Let's go in that order. Let's go. Let's do it. I need a drink. Thank you, Sans. Thanks for stopping in. Love it. All right, let's start with this one. Let's go. Big cards. I'll take one amazing card out of any of this. Obviously, the prismatic is the goal. This is the set where the big guys are. But we'll take whatever we can get. Let's go. Spritzy. We'll kind of skip past the boring cards here. Duskull. Move the mic over a little bit. Cottony. Techno Radar. Diplin. Last Trumpet. All right, that's the boring cards. Let's move those. Move the scissors. All right, get a little close view of the reverse hollow Bunary. Into a Fluttermane. And, dude, we got Monkey Doried. Are you kidding me right now? We got Monkey Doried. Monkey Doried. Yeah. That's what we think of that. That's what we think of that. He can go away. He did go away, too. I seriously don't see that card. I got nothing. It probably flew all the way to the wall. I got nothing. Opening a Monkey Dory out of a Prismatic Evolution pack is like the biggest insult. It's about as bad as opening like there's a couple in Destined Rivals that are the same way, like Hydruple. Opening that thing at a Destined Rivals is like torture. It's like, are you kidding me right now? You literally gave me the worst possible card in the whole pack. That's all right. We get a Hydruple. We're gonna toss that thing across the room too. Spinrack, Sandshrew. Oh, all right. Good Focus, Apom. Lucian, Darrow Mansion, hey, Eevees, there's Leafeon. All right, there we go with the boring cards. Get those out of the way. Little Cook. I can honestly say we've never opened this card before. That's Twilight Masquerade. That's the first. That's brand new. We get nothing else. Little reverse hollow Snorunt. Into Tinglu. All right, nothing crazy there. Nothing crazy there, but at least Tinglu's cool enough to not get tossed across the room, right? Not tossing Tinglu across the room. This is brand new booster box Journey Togethers. I mean, we got sky's the limit here. Sky's the limit. We have pulled Lily's Clefairy out of the set. We've done that on stream. We might do it again. By the way, that Clefairy is already off and has been received by PSA for grading. So we will see how good that Clefairy turns out, because that was a beautiful card. We've already sent that one in. We'll go with the boring cards. Reverse hollow ends Clang. Focus on Clang. There we go. Iris' Fighting Spirit. Into Butterfree. We got a few of these Butterfrees. All right, so far we gotta change it up. The vibe is not good. It's not good. We're striking out. We got Monkey Doried into basically the same luck we got on our Tim pull. I gotta get in the habit of putting the energy first to get it off the back. All right, basic grass. Bullet Bug. Oh, we're on Destined Rivals. Destined Rivals. Okay, Mewtwo. Let's go, Mewtwo. Let's go. Or the full art Persian. We want that as well. Or Garchomp. Misty Psyduck. There's so many amazing cards in this set we do not have. We got a few of them, but there's a lot that we don't have. I'll show you a few. This little Mewtwo stack here is all of our Destined Rivals hits so far. Hey, there we go. All right. Finally. Nice full art Shaman. Look at that beautiful thing. We got a mythic Pokemon in the house. With Team Rocket Sneasel. Right, I need my sleeves. Beautiful Shaman. Put that in the top or penny loader, and we'll sit that right there. It was bound to happen. We were bound to get a good card in there somewhere. Journey. There's so many cards out of this set that I didn't get, which is why we haven't got, which is why we bought a booster box, because it's like, come on, we're going to get these one way or another. Little Furret, Drugin, and a Marowak. We pulled 2 that time. Weezing, Parisian, Reverse Hollow Lombre. Back to back, alternate arts. There you go. Full art pulls. Look at that Furret. Come on. Winking at you. How do you not love that card? How do you not love that card? Into the double. IK, I got 1 gold star Eevee right away. Very nice. Very nice. Which one did you get? Which star Eevee did you get? The full art. I'm assuming you mean the full art in TCG Pocket. I'm jealous, by the way. No matter which one it is, I'm jealous. All right, back-to-back full art hits there. That bird's winking at us for good luck. That's what he's doing. I'm trying to get in the habit of moving the energy to the front. So the best card is last and not the energy card. I keep forgetting. All right, bagging. Wingle. Togedemaru. Pops Corviknight. Bennett. Kangaroo. We're in the process of doing a full collection binder on Journey Together. So everything we pull out of this that we need is amazing. This Whalmer is not one that we need. We've pulled about 5 of these. Hop Silcobra Reverse Hollow. That might be one. Might be one. Follow that up with a look at that. Lily's Clefairy EX. It's the regular one, but we'll take it. That's a win. That's a win. Added to a sleeve. So that's 3. Got 3 decent cards. Where's I think I stuck her on the floor. Yeah, so there she is. We pulled that once in the last couple streams. Got 2 of those now. Got 2 of those. Take that. The sign. Although we're done with Journey, so no more Lily's Clefairies. Here we go. All right, this is our very first. Our very first new pack. Japanese, of course. So sky's the limit. It might be absolutely nothing, and it might be absolutely everything. But we found these at a local card shop, so I was like, yeah, I'll take a couple of those. A little Clang. I guess I can show you a little closer view. We got both. We got basic and stage 1. I don't have no idea what they say because I can't read Japanese. The Yan Mask. Ooh, what is that? Oh, Pokeball. Pokeball Terrakion. That's cool. Take that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not Master Ball, but it's still very cool. With a Hydrogen EX. Then a couple trainers. Or well, these couples. I knew that was it. 2 hits per pack, I think. Very nice. That's really cool. The foil on Japanese cards is always so good. Love it. Put Mr. Hydrogen EX in there. Go there. All right, DR, Destined Rivals. Come on, Mewtwo, Garchomp, or Full Art Mewtwo. I know Full Art Mewtwo is literally worth like $8, but I don't care. I want it. Not Mewtwo, sorry. Persian. Same Mewtwo. Full Art Persian is like $8, but I want it, and I want to pull it. Eventually, I'll give up pulling it and just buy it, but I'd like to pull it. So let's go. All right, energy is basic. No foil energy so far. All right, what we got? Larvitar, Flipbug, Stevens Beldum, Toad Scroll, Golbat, Archer, Pinekill, Reverse Recycler, Reverse Hollow. Follow that up with. Come on right now. That is gorgeous. That is a full art Ethan's Adventure. It is so beautiful, I can't get it to focus. Really cool. Really cool. Careful with that. Stick that in the sleeve. That one also needs a nice brand new crisp top loader to protect it. Okay, there we go. There's a win. That's a big win pull. Take that. Absolutely. All right, let's do it again. Do it again. We still got these 2 prismatic packs sitting here just looking at us. The opportunity for something absolutely amazing always in those. All right, a little basic standard energy there. Oh, look, Pichu. Come on. Little Ethan's Adventure followed up by Ethan's Pichu. They should have made a full art of this Pichu. That would have been the most popular card in the set, I swear. Opportunity missed right there. The Lapras. There is a full art of Misty's Lapras, and it's really cool. Would love to get that card, as well as her Psyduck. Both amazing cards. Macargo, Reverse Hollow. All right, we'll take that Reverse Hollow. Do not give me the regular of this thing. Got a bunch of those. Hotettle and Regirock. Okay, that's new. We'll take it. We need it. Need that for the binder. The completion binder on Destined Rivals. All right, where are we at? 2 full arts, 3 EXs. Time for the big ones. Time for the big ones. Then we're going to get back to some more 7-star Baxcalibur raids for a bit. Although our timer up there is running down very fast to the next tempo. We're already at 24 minutes. All right, let's go. Prismatic for the win. Celebration of the Eevee Grove. We're doing these. Let's go. Big cards. Research. Bug Catcher. I'm just sort of skipping through the regular ones here. Byroar. Festival Grounds. That is a Pokeball Mochi. Okay, take that. Cool. Follow that up with Reverse Hollow Mochi. This one's a Mochi deck. Mochi pack. And Iron Bundle. Iron Boulder, not Iron Bundle. That thing hollow? That is hollow. Look at that. You straight up can't tell just looking at it. You look at it like that, you wouldn't know that's hollow. All right, we're going to sleeve that. Not sleeve it any. Well, we're going to sleeve the Pokeball. Pokeballs are cool. Nice hollow metal energy. That might be the first hollow metal energy I've pulled. Like that. All right, last pack. Last pack magic. Let's go. We have yet to pull anything absolutely insane out of Prismatic. We've opened a few of these. They've all been just okay. We did pull a Master Ball version of Blood Moon Ursaluna last time. That was probably the best pull we've had. Research, Heatron, little Shaman, Reverse Hollow on the Goldeen. Festival Lead. That is such a frustrating deck to have to play against. Professor's Turo Research. Turo's Scenario, not Research. Follow that up with Leafeon. Hey, at least we got an Eevee evolution out of it with the grass energy to go with it. All right, very nice. Very nice. Nothing incredible. Nothing to make you jump out of your seat or the whole thing just sort of fall, whatever it is. But we got some good hits there. Good hits there. All right. Let's get back to the raids. Get a few raids in before that timer expires. Although I'm going to need to make room for the mouse. Stack these up for now. Leave those two there. Put them all away. All right, back to the game. Back to the game. Where are we at? We need to reset, don't we? We do. This game, since they added the ability to basically load in 100 Pokemon at a time on a screen, I swear, and such a large distance, they should have also added the feature from Legends Arceus, which is like the chime when a shiny loads in, because it's hard to just look down and see everything when you're flying. Get out of here. He's trying to... Well, Krogunk wants some. Alright, here we go. Let's open it up. What is that? Oh, it's a... Here we go. Code up. Anyone is welcome to join. Feel free. Just bring something that can survive. If you want any recommendations, you're always welcome to ask. Got a lot of great, very knowledgeable folks in chat. Making sure none of these other energies were hollow. I can't tell you, there's been a few streams where we opened a bunch of packs and went back afterwards, and it's like, oh hey, look, yeah, there's a hollow energy we missed. Sometimes it's hard to see. You gotta sit here and like, you know, move them in the light. All right, while that's waiting, let's take a look here. Did we get... I don't think we got anything crazy in terms of value. Destined Rivals. What's that Ethan's Adventure? That Ethan's Adventure... Okay, so that's not the big one. There is an Ethan's Adventure card that's worth 50 bucks. It's not that one. That's sad. There's one better than that. The one we pulled is probably worth 5. No, worth 9. Double the value. There you go. We'll take it. We'll take it. So many good cards in Destined Rivals, and I'm sad because we pulled a lot of good ones, but we've not pulled like the big ones that we want. We're probably gonna have to buy more packs. That's not the sad part. I don't know. That's fun. Right now, it's finding them is the issue. Not a whole lot of people have them in stock, and if they do have them in stock, they're crazy expensive. They were easier to find the first weekend they came out than they are now. Anybody else? We got about 50 seconds. Oh, that's funny. Best way to experiment with how to ban people or time them out is on bots. On the Twitch chat, there was a bot doing some advertising, so it's like, all right, I think for the most part, got pretty good luck with my chats, and I don't get too many bots, or at least people just being really rude. Michael, what's Eevees and Koraidon? They are maxed out with HP and attack. I don't know what the exact number is. I'd have to check after this raid. But it's maxed out, full HP and full attack. But that's just because of my normal raid build. So if you have an extra Koraidon and you wanted to go full defense and full attack, you could. But I would not do that unless you just had an extra one sitting around from a trade or something. If he was full defense, he would definitely take the hits a little better. But even with just HP, as you see, we take the hits all right. Not terrible. I can definitely solo it. I have no issue soloing this guy with Koraidon. You get one Intimidate NPC. Speaking of which, we got Star Raptor. Talk about the MVP. That's like the best NPC we could get. Ooh. Nice little critical hit. I just hear a yawn go off. Or I heard yawn go off. Alright, we're going to take a look at the stats here. We're going to see how far defense is down on this. What do we got? What's Crush Claw doing? 4. Alright, yeah, we're going all in. Go for the wreck. This is going to do... Honestly, I probably should have buffed one more time. We may have one-shot it. Nope. That was honestly less damage than I thought. I feel like the last time we hit this thing incredibly hard. Oh, he reset me. Rude. We're gonna have this guy down before he even resets his own stats. That Crush Claw's doing work. Not even gonna buff. Just gonna go straight in. Boom. There it is. Alright, that might be a record. That one's really close. Really close to our best one earlier. Very close. I'd have to go back to the VOD and put them both side by side to see which one was actually faster, but that was definitely top notch. All right, Michael, to answer your question, here are the EVs for Koraidon. 404 and 405, respectively, with the mints being applied to attack. So max on both of those. Nothing extra anywhere else. And then, of course, it's fully hyper-trained as well. An easy thing to forget when you're building a Pokemon is the hyper-train. I do it all the time. When I'm trying to find raid Pokemon to make YouTube videos on, I will build things and I will completely forget to hyper-train them. And do the whole thing, the video, you name it, all of it, and it won't even be hyper-trained. Like, it could have been so much better, and I just sort of did it with half. Yes, the Shell Bell is the held item. Primarily, I don't need it with this party. I probably should change that to like an expert belt or something. Because if you're soloing it with Koraidon, you're going to want the Shell Bell. The Shell Bell allows you to use the Collision Course as your primary move and then get HP, because that does so much damage. You could also run it, Expert Belt and just Drain Punch, but the damage is a little bit lower there, so you run into time issues if you're soloing. But with this team, I don't even need the Shell Bell. I just forgot it was there. Still good. Keeps me fully healed. Keeps me from going down. But I probably could swap it out. Always feel like I gotta take a nice slow look around. Any shiny Pokemon after you kind of land and let things load in. Alright, here we go. Coda. Wow, we are 10 minutes from our another 10 pull on that Eevee Grove. I feel like we took a lot of time opening cards, but we did open a lot of cards. I mean, look at this. Dude, that is a stack and a half of cards. What did we open, like 9 packs? We got some good pulls. I need to separate these. I need to separate Journey together. And I think Destined Rivals, I'm finished with the standard cards. The commons. And I need to separate these out. So these are all prismatic. These all need to go in their different sets anyway. So let's do that while the code is up. So prismatic is separate. Destined Rivals. Guess I could do it like this. You can halfway see what I'm doing. That's all the DR. Journey Together is the next binder that I'm doing. By next binder, I'm going to do a full completion binder for all these sets. Once I finish the completion binder, then we'll look into some other stuff and maybe do some giveaways and things for the other cards, for the extra cards. So, for DR. Journey. Got about a minute and a half. Anybody else wants in? Anybody's welcome. Just bring something that can survive. Check this out. I just realized. So, in Twilight Masquerade, we pulled that Leafeon. We pulled the same Leafeon foil from Prismatic Evolutions. That's funny. I know Prismatic is all reprints, which is why that happened, but still cool. I think these were all Prismatic, yes. Not separated. What I'm going to do after the stream is literally go through and put all these in the binders. What attacks does Bax use to Glaive Rush or Icicle Crash? Pretty much just Glaive Rush and Icicle Crash. It also has Earthquake and Crunch. But Crunch you're resistant with the fighting type, so it's not going to use that. It can during the double attack phase in the end part of it, but it really doesn't hardly ever use it. And then the Earthquake, it like never uses on Koraidon. And the double attack phase below 50%, you'll see it a little bit here and there, pretty random. But at that point, it's not doing much damage. And we pulled Arcanine again. What? Right now, get out. All right, this is it. This is the test for this team. I'm confident we're still gonna crush this guy, but get out of here with this Arcanine. There's like 20 Pokemon that it can pick from for a solo, and it pulls Arcanine. It does nothing but spam Flamethrower. That's too funny. Where's my music? I feel like we lost the music in this game. Why do I have no music? I just realized we have no catchy raid music. It's just muted. I got the sound effects, but no music. That is like uncool. Honestly thought we were going to go down there. Although that Glaive Rush was going to take us out, and that was an MVP heal. Look at that. Maximum heal. Alright, we're just going to go straight into a collision course then. I can't buff up until he resets his stats, so we'll get some damage done. There you go. I have to wonder if the music is off because the game is glitched or because I did something to turn it off and don't remember. I might have, but I don't remember turning it off. That was a sad little collision course. Alright, there goes the clear. Yeah, Michael, the nice thing about the Koraidon build is once you do get Tera to fighting, you lose the weakness to the Glaive Rush and the Icicle. So he still will use that Glaive Rush a lot, which is good because that can trigger allows you to do double damage to him next turn, so it's actually very beneficial that he uses it, except for when he critical hits you just like that. But that's why Drain Punch is nice to have, because I can just come right back and recover. So that's always a thing. There's always that critical hit chance, but still, it's a solid build. A Koraidon by and far is my favorite against this guy. Stop the Flamethrower. I'm with you. We'll knock this out. We'll get it down here. This Arcanine is against us. This Arcanine is Gary. He's the troll. This is the random online person we got. That's an absolute troll. That brings the fire type. Alright, there goes the shield. That's going to push both resets, actually. So we should be pretty clean to finish this out. We're well ahead of 50% on the time. What's he? Where's he at? -2 on the defense. Tried to run away. That's cool. Go one buff and then finish it up. Oh, we got time. He used Leer. I know. He tried to use Leer where the shield is up. Saw that. He'll use it when you don't want him to use it. Oh, I thought we pushed both resets already. Hey, there's Leer. He hit you with the Leer. He heard you talking about him. Grims went down. I thought we pushed that timer awfully fast. I was like, I thought we had a little more time than that. That's quite all right. Quite all right. We got it. Dude, this Arcanine right now. He is trying. He is doing his absolute best to get us knocked out of this fight. Hey, there's that crunch I said he never uses. But during the double attack phase, anything's possible. They'll use any and all their moves. Even things that are immune, they'll use. Another win in the bag. With all the cards stacked against us. Pull that win. That is all right, Michael. What we got here? Reset. That's what we got here. I know we got 40 seconds. All right, we're going to reset, then we're going to do our 10 pull, and then we'll come back to some more raids. Popped up. Grass? What is that? Where? Oh, where? There it is. Right next to the Room outbreak. Not sure I've ever seen that outbreak. With shiny flyover just to see. We got one. One spawn. That is not much of an out. There's two more. All right. I still don't qualify that as much of an outbreak. Three spawns. Okay. Alright, we're going to go over here, then we're going to do the 10 pull on Eevee Grove and see if we can get a better pull than that last one we got. Woof. Alright. Quick 10 pull, then back to some more raids. Let's go. What do I want? I want the tablet. There we go. So that's what we've got so far. Shiny Pinsir, Flareon, Primarina. We're doing well on the standard foils. I want to see so much more. Come on. Give us the full art immersive Eevee. Let's go. Right here, right now. Everything good? Let's see. That one's on. Twitch is on. Twitch is like the weird thing that it just sits over there. Because my actual viewers on Twitch are like one and I don't even know. It's rare. Sometimes there'll be like 10 people watching on Twitch, but most of the time it's pretty much just bots, and I forget that it's even on. YouTube's where it's at. You guys are amazing on YouTube. Twitch is the poor stepchild that nobody knows is there. YouTube is where the love's at. Here we go. 10 pull number 2. Be better. We got no chimes. None. What did they do to us in this pull rate? 20 packs of cards? Well, on an optimistic note, we should complete every single standard basic common card now. There's 2 more. Alright, we get a foil. Leafeon, there we go. Alright. Another one closer. We've got a double hit on this pack. Alright, may have spoke too soon. Another Leafeon. With Jolteon. Alright, alright. I think we're only missing 1. Maybe 1. I'm not sure who or what that is, but not Flareon. We got that. Alright, well this 10 pull is good for foils. Another Espeon. Getting plenty of those. There's another. Another Leafeon. Alright. Alright. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take that. No chime or anything. And it's going to drop in these shiny Ralts on card number 1. We'll take it. And a foil. It's a double hitter. We like that. That's going to have to go in the Mewtwo deck. Nice little Umbreon. Ooh, we got a full art. It might be. Fingers crossed. Come on. Full art Umbreon. Take it. Vaporeon. We'll take it. Beautiful. Ooh, got an EX. All right. It is. What's it going to be? Sylveon EX. Really nice. Really nice. Happy Ribbon. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon free hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may draw 2 cards. I like it. I am so looking forward to doing an Eevee deck. And the good thing is now that we've done like 2 10 pulls, I probably will be able to do one tonight. We got so many other things to do tonight, though. I don't know that it'll happen, but we'll have enough cards to do it, probably. We got all the standard foils. That's now 2 EXs we have. All right, so let's take a look. We'll recap. Nothing in the first pack. Second pack was Leafeon. Third pack was Leafeon Jolteon. Flareon, Espeon, Leafeon, Umbreon, Shiny Ralts, and then the full art Vaporeon. We stacked up on the Eevee Evolution foils that time. And the Sylveon EX. Alright, there it is. There it is. Where's that put us on total number on the common cards? We didn't get as many new commons as I thought we would, so we definitely, I don't think, have completed it. That's right, we don't want to complete it on the first night. Give us something to open for, but 2 shinies. Not the birds, though. I still want those shiny birds. May the odds ever be in our favor, right? A little Hunger Games reference there. And a level up. Take that. That's the only way to get pack hourglasses right there. We got 12 for leveling up. You can't tell I'm bitter about their use of pack hourglasses anymore. When the game first came out, they gave us a lot of pack hourglasses, which was nice, but it just made it really, really hard now because there's 0. At least make some cool events where you get them. There we go so far. So that's night 1. Full art Vaporeon, beautiful Flareon, Primarina, and Sylveon EXs. And I think, no, we're still 1 short. Who am I missing? Help me out here. Which Eevee evolution am I missing? Or are there only 7? There's 8, aren't there? We're missing Glaceon. Yeah. We're missing that one. Got them all but 1. Three Leafeons in that set. Okay. Alright, back to some raids. Cool. Let's get rid of the timer. We're done with that. No more there, no more there. Get rid of the timer on that one. We'll do it for Eevee Grove on this stream. Right, we gotta have something to look forward to next stream. Get everything all in the first day. Although I was hoping for the immersive Eevee. I really wanted to pull that one live. That would have been nice. We did manage to pull 2 immersive Buzzwoles out of Extra Dimensional Crisis. I don't know that either one of those were in live streams though. I think those were both just random packs. But we had some good luck there. All right, anybody's welcome to join. Jump on in and just step over here and add some more stuff to my little thing. We're in business. We in business. Oh, I forgot to check the music in this. That face, no more catchy raid music. Journey, 4 of those. Oh, Destined Rivals, Journey. Separate the foil cards now. And Prismat. Give me the time of doing it after the stream. Little Pokeball Terrakian's really cool. I love the Japanese cards. Some of the way they do the artwork on them, reverse hollow Pokeball, is so cool. All right, let's go. It's a duo squad. All we gotta do is not get Arcanine. We get Arcanine, that's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. I think we can still do it. We'll see. We got Tauros and Umbreon. We'll take it. Little shout out to the Eevee evolutions. That's a solid squad right there. Tauros is a really good Intimidate NPC to have in this fight. I think Staraptor's a little better, but Tauros is really good. I mean, he just gets wrecked. Which is why he's so good. Tear it up. I really got to figure out what's up with the music, though, after this. Mental note that I'll forget in about 30 seconds. Like, this sounds really boring because it's missing that catchy tune. Alright, time to break the shield. Let's do it. Oh, I think we're going to need, I think, 2 more hits here. Break this down. Couldn't give me the critical hit. Come on. And a reset. Did he just reset me? What are you doing right now? Get out of here, Baxcalibur. This has been a very late shield. I am not used to being reset before the shield breaks. Stranger things have happened. Alright, that should push the, final reset. Got Umbreon dropping Paralyze in there. MVP Umbreon. Let's see. Drops the Paralyze, then gets it immediately removed. Alright, Umbreon, help us out. Thunder Wave, there it is. Right on cue. Ouch. Get out of here with your critical hit. Followed by the Earthquake. Rude. I will say, this is one thing I as weird as this sounds, this is one thing I enjoy about this raid boss. Is even though the shield breaks, even though you got him on the ropes, he still has the opportunity and potential to take you out if you're not properly prepared under 50% with those double attacks. Because, as you saw, he just about took me out, even though we have been, like, breezing through this thing. I like it. It's fun. It's a good challenge. There's some 7-star raid bosses, it's like, once the shield goes down, they're just, it's done. It's over. There's no challenge left. This one's definitely not that guy. Alright, I'm gonna need to put another buff in here, though. We're running out of collision courses. he double attacks Glaive Rush like that, he literally should be taking 4 times the damage next turn. It shouldn't just be double, it should be 4 times. We should be able to just utterly destroy him. It should totally stack. If he can cheat and double attack, it should stack. One man's opinion. You know, another thing about raid bosses that is super sad is that outside of the one Mewtwo, the single one Mewtwo legendary raid, we've never had another legendary Pokemon in raids that was actually of any material value. Now, I know we've had some 5 stars with like Palkia and Dialga and stuff. They don't count. Those things are like a piece of cake. They're easy. They're not hard. They're cool to catch once. But why not bring 7 or 8 star Tera raid bosses that are legendary? And not just do that, have the opportunity to get them shiny in the game. I don't understand why they don't do that. Because they did it with Sword and Shield, right? Does anybody play Sword and Shield? Don't the legendary Pokemon there can be captured shiny? I know the odds are pretty low, but they just never did it with Scarlet and Violet. It's strange. So we got to go to Pokemon Go. I mean, you go to Pokemon Go, you can catch a shiny legendary like it don't even matter. They're just everywhere. It's easy. I need to quick check here. What's up with my music? Did I turn it off? I may have turned it off. I just don't remember. Turn it down. I feel like 10 is going to be way too much. I still don't have any music. All right, we're gonna do a quick reset. Oh. Totally just did that thing where you like reach down and scratch your leg and then realize you scratched a scab off, and now I'm just like bleeding all over the place. Too much information, right? Oh, let's put that Kleenex right there and let that go. Okay. Run right into the table. Alrighty, gonna open up another raid. Anybody's welcome to join, regardless. Just bring something that can survive. You're welcome to bring support. You're welcome to bring damage, whatever you would like. I need to time out on that. We need to connect back online. That code's not gonna work. To the internet. I need to get like a little GIF or an animation from Wreck-It Ralph. When they connect to Wi-Fi. Be great. Alright, there we go. Code's up. Anyone's welcome. We'll do about 20 more minutes. We're gonna stream for about 20 more minutes, so that's 2 or 3 more raids. So if you are looking to get in, this is your opportunity. Don't wait too long. We'll be signing off at about 10:30 Central. I didn't have to work tomorrow. We'd probably stream a little later, but I do got to work tomorrow, so. Yeah, got to pay the bills. Got to afford to buy Pokemon cards, right? Not even paying the bills. It's affording this thing. It's an addiction worse than cigarettes, I swear. It's more expensive, probably. Try my Clefairy. I like it. I like it. Have at it. Try something else. I might change it up too. What do I want to change it up to? I don't know. We kind of need the damage. We need the damage. We'll stick with Koraidon. My other guys, Urshifu is good, and Gallade are both good, but their damage is lower because the only thing they're running is Drain Punch. So it's not as forgiving as Koraidon. He's a beast. You want to try something new? Have at it. I do not mind if we lose. I'm fairly certain I am maximum like 999 in like all the candies and everything else, so all these wins don't even do me any good. I don't get anything out of it. This is for fun. And I would totally sell the candies and stuff, but I'm also maxed out on gold. We've been maxed for a while. Doing YouTube videos and so many 7-star Tera raid bosses. Yeah, it didn't take long. We completely maxed our account. All right, let's do it. Clefairy for the win. I'll tell you a fun one, a fun build I was experimenting with. A couple of them. So Magearna, a steel type Magearna, absolutely can win this thing. Have soloed it with her. She's a ton of fun. You kind of need an Intimidate NPC and Arboliva to cut down the damage from Earthquake. That's the only thing he uses on her is Earthquake. But it's not 100% required. It is much harder without the Arboliva. Another one I was trying to do was... what was it? Is it Iron Boulder? I feel like we just literally pulled a card for him. Where is it? Yeah, this guy. So we have a full rock type build for that guy for Iron Boulder. And it's actually good. I mean, it's solid, but I can't get it across the finish line. Can't solo. He just does not do enough damage to get the win. I timed out several times trying to get the win because I wanted to make a YouTube video on it. Just can't get the thing across the finish line. He's missing like one critical move to be able to get it across solo. Primarily, one of the biggest issues is the rock. The rock type, rock's great, but there's no good, amazing rock type moves to help you out. I need like a good rock type move that'll like drop a defense value or something along that line. Because he gets Sword Dance, so I can max his attack, but even with max attack and his signature move, which is like something cleave, he still just does not get the job done. Not enough DPS to get it through. He can break the shield, no problem. The issue is when you get towards the end of the fight, and he clears your stats twice, and then you have to reapply all these sword dances. It just wastes so much time. Can't do it. Where's he at? He's 4 defensive down. We're just gonna go 1 sword dance and try to break this shield real fast. We're gonna see if we can see how fast we can knock this out. One sword dance. Shield gone, bro. Look at that. Did he clear? He did clear. Okay. We got 4 defensive downs. We get the extra bonus move here. Let's see if we can push the next reset without even doing any buffs. Oh, wow. Yes. We might be going for a record here. I'm hitting the button. I'm pushing it. Come on. Let's go. Might be a record. I think I can comfortably say that is a record. 70%, maybe 65% time. Dude, that was a wreck and a half. Those defensive down procs are crazy. Utter destruction. Alrighty, Mr. Bax, where you at? Right there. Another fun build I really wanted to do a YouTube video on. I know you didn't ask, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Is this? It's the intrepid, or the I don't even know what you call it, but whatever. When you give him the rusted sword and he transforms, the transformed version of Zacian with Behemoth Blade as a steel Tera. Absolutely insane amount of damage. I mean, he hits as hard, if not a little harder, than Koraidon with the collision course. The difference is I can't use a shell bell. So the healing is the issue, getting it across the line for a solo. I was so close a few times, but just couldn't do it. Couldn't get it there. But it is so cool. It's so much fun. Until the end, and then you die. Because you don't have any healing. I can totally break the shield. I just can't do anything after that. Once he gets to the point where he resets all the stats and stuff, there's yeah. Pretty much game over once he resets your stats once, and then he resets his stats and hits you good and hard. They know when. I'm going to point out we still don't have music in this game. I think they broke it with the update this weekend. I reset the game and I still don't have music. We didn't have music in that last raid, right? And I went and checked the volume. It's turned up. That is so sad. They broke our catchy raid music. Alrighty, we got about 10 minutes left, so we'll probably be able to get this raid and one more. So if anybody's watching and wants an opportunity to jump in and get a win, feel free. Bring something that can survive. We'll do a couple more raids, and then I got to call it a night. Been a lot of fun. This will be, unfortunately, probably the last raid for another couple weeks. No, last raid, last live stream. Because next week we will be very busy. Well, maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Tuesday night. It'll be hard. If there's a stream Tuesday night, it's because I willed it into existence. Let's go. Clefabulum. Don't know what the next raid is yet. I mean, it'll likely be next week. Given the schedule they've been doing this with, so they should release the next raid news Tuesday. They usually do it on Tuesday or Monday night. So we'll have to see. We're gonna be so busy. I'm hoping I can find time to just do maybe a quick solo guide video somewhere, somehow. The biggest issue is we'll be traveling, so even though I'll have my Switch 2, the Switch 2 does not work with any of my legacy docks from the Switch 1, so I have like this whole setup for being able to have a capture card and stuff with the Switch 1. None of that works on the Switch 2 because it was all part of the dock setup on the other one. So don't know what to do with the Switch 2 capture, do a capture thing while I'm traveling. Because I can't take this setup. I mean, this setup is like all, it'd be too much. I mean, I guess I could take the capture card technically. Maybe it's just, I mean, it's just an HDMI and a USB-C. Maybe, theoretically, I could take it. I don't think it helps me though. I don't know. All that being said, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to be able to do a video for the next raid. Ow. Rude. One more little buff here, and then we'll break this shield. We're already at 50% time. We got some time to make up. Nice critical hit. Maybe not. Didn't say critical. That was a lot of damage, though. It's going to push it. And it's going to get a bit dicey on time here. It's pretty close. Yeah, he's crit hit me a few times, too. Good strong hit. All right, then clear again. We're going to have to rebuff. No choice. Optimistically, we should be okay. See. Oh, never mind. You went down again. I spoke too soon. That is quite all right. Not going to win them all. Got to give him one win of the night, otherwise he feels like he didn't do anything. Mr. Baxcalibur takes his first crown. Oh, don't even worry about that, Michael. I have done that. I have straight up every time. I think every single time I've ever tried to make a video on Unaware, I've gotten it wrong because I forget that it affects like so many other scenarios in the fight. Yeah, it's total crazy. All right, what do we got? Let's do it. Last opportunity. Here it is. Final raid of the night. Win or lose, this is it. Get in if you want to join. Get involved. All right, looking like it's you and me. 2 it is. "30 seconds for any last minute final opportunity." Hey, there we go. Here we go. Full party. Going 3 Koraidons. Take that. We going for the big win. We going to set a record on this round. I want to know when are they going to release the shiny Koraidon and Miraidon? When is that going to happen? Why has that not happened yet? That would be an amazing raid opportunity for this game. Ow. Right, we got to rip the Band-Aid off. Everybody's got to get past the initial first hit knockouts. Yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. Once we get to that Tera spot, we get rid of that dragon weakness, this is going to get exponentially better. Fairly quickly. Alright, damage is much more reasonable now. Yo, now we're making up some time. That is going to push all of the resets. He is going to reset everything right now. At least he was nice enough to wait to reset himself until after he used the move. Boom. One more hit. I will put the controller down and let somebody else do the job. There it is. There it is. Honestly, might have been our fastest run. I don't know, because we all got knocked out so many times. We took so many time penalties. But very well could have been a record run. Never know. We'll never know. Alrighty. Thank you so much, everybody. Anybody who's been here, some of you have been here the entire time. Absolutely amazing. You guys are MVPs, hands down. That is where we are going to wrap it up for tonight. Thanks so much. So much fun. I will... Yeah, I don't know. I'll see. Maybe next Tuesday we get a stream in. Otherwise, it'll be the week after that. So I don't see you till then. Take care. We'll see you there. On the Twitch side, if you're on the Twitch side, Take care and God bless. I'm signing you off now. You are officially gone. Which is... It is gone. Same thing on the YouTube side now. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for being here and all the fun. We'll see ya.